Alright, so I added this guy, Sasuke. He's a really trusted guy, and I had no problem with adding him. My only problem was that we started talking. I did some power leveling for him. Originally, he said 1 through 30 range, and then it ended up being 1 through 20 prayer, which I had no problem with that. Um, and I told him my client wasn't up. He gave me that information on the account. Alright, so down to the part where we know he's actually the user, not an imposter. This is where he tells me to leave him feedback, and he leaves me feedback. Now, you can go and look at my feedback right now, and his feedback will be there. So that's just to confirm this chat is in fact him. Um, Scrolling down farther, this is where he opens up the conversation. He says, "Can you help me out?" And I'm sorry, that's me. Okay, so let's go farther down. Okay, so right here he says he needs some money lent. Says he got into some trouble. Says he lent this guy. The guy lent him 50 mil, and he needs to pay him back. And me, I'm like, well, I have no problem helping him out. So I lend him the money, and I was like, nah, I think you're scamming because nobody just asked for 3 mil out of the blue. And so eventually, I'm like, what? He's got a lot of feedbacks. He's a pretty trusted user. I might as well just give him it. So we work out where we're gonna meet at. We're 139. We're doing the table handover. Um, and he's talking about this little 200 account that he got, and I told him I can make a lot of money with that. Considering that I can do frost dragons and whatnot, but that's irrelevant to what we're talking about. Yeah, he says he's collecting the debt and things like this, and I'm still working out numbers with him. And so you promise I can get it, and because he would promise me that, not so much promise, but he told me that he could get me, the 3 mil tomorrow. Um, and that's the end of that conversation. Well, then I get a message from the same guy, and it seems like he's in a three-way conversation or something. I'm really not sure, but anyway, proof that these two are the same people is when you come down here, it says, "How will you do that?" And he knows details about this conversation in this one. You can see that right when he starts up, how he make 140 miles an hour. Well, that would be completely irrelevant. He wouldn't have any idea of what I was talking about if this was, in fact, a different user. Um, and I told him I can't tell him because, well, if I tell him that, then he'll just run with it. And, well, I won't make any profit off of it, and he'll no longer need me. And so he goes on his rant here, says, "Thanks for the gold, thanks for the GP, good luck getting me banned. There's no proof, because Skype isn't proof, in-game reporting is." And he basically said he was going to denial of service if DOS me and things of that nature. So then here he posts a guy that he just recently scammed. And so yeah, I saw this guy as a trusted user. I don't know if somebody hacked his Skype, and now um, you know he's going out to these people and using the guy's feedback and trustworthiness to persuade people to give them money. But if we can get to the bottom of this, I really didn't want to upload 10 million pictures. That's why I made a video. Anyway, guys, hopefully you can help me out. Thank you.